Russian, which is really annoying me. Like, really, like, ugh. Good. Blah blah blah. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to play Electric Assault. Assault. What's up, really? Don't want to play that. Okay. No, no, find me a new game. I don't want to play on Castle. No. This is so annoying. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hi.
Welcome, thanks. Emoji folded hands. Always. Emoji perfect scores. Emoji folded hands. Emoji victory signs. Emoji cool smile. Emoji red heart.
Damn, man, thank you. If you keep commenting this, leave a like. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm not like one of those. Oh, fuck, I'm a droid. I'm not one of those YouTubers that like begs you for like derv. Like I'm not gonna say like want to enter my free gift card giveaway. Just give me your mom's credit card number, and you will win a $5 Amazon gift. You will win a $5 Starbucks gift card. Like, yeah, I'm not that person. I know everything's MLG. What the fuck? Hey, melee kill. Hey. Howdy. Oh crap. Also guys, one more thing about Battlefront. I think also you should be able to purchase the feed skin in Camino and like the default Kashyyyk skin as well. Like those should also be some two purchasable skins as well for phase 1 and 2, or it's already on phase 2 and also for phase 1 like the other skins are. Doing great as the heavy. Alright, good. I'll admit, like, I kind of like when I'm on, like, the winning team. Anyway, it's kind of hypocritical. Like, I wish it was balanced. That makes, like, yep. That makes, like, the kills more satisfying if it's somebody that's on your skill. I'll try the heavy one more time. Yeah, I like the strategic control circuits. Oh, it's my sister, guys. Oh, fuck! Where did I die from? I'll try the assault now.
Much love and respect forever. Emoji perfect score. Always welcome.
Bro, if you're gonna keep coming to the same thing, that's gonna get kind of on my nerves. Like, no offense. Like, much love and respect to you as well, but, you know, please don't comment the same thing. And if you're a bot, just tell me. Or the real person who's controlling the bot. I don't think bots admit that they're bots. Unless the program do. I don't know how bots work. I don't bot. I mean, I used to when I was, like, practicing when I was, like, 11 on Call of Duty. Like, practicing, or we were doing, like, whatever, you guys don't care about, like, stupid Call of Duty phase, which I can't get into it now, because it cost $130 to get Black Ops 4 with an advantage. Yes, you can buy the base game with $60, but you don't get the Black Ops pass, and it'll probably be riddled with microtransactions. Oh, crap, how are we losing? So yeah, I'm not getting Black Ops 4, and yes, you can get it for $100 without the extra stuff. But so fine, I'll just say $100 then. And I'm not gonna spend $100 on a series that I'm not too fond of. like, I like the Call of Duty series, but I'm not gonna like support Activision and their bullshit micro, like, schemes. And everything will probably be locked behind a paywall. Like say you wanna play on, say you wanna like jump right, you have to pay us $5. Say you wanna do a, say you wanna reload. Oh, fuck you, asshole. You have to pay a microtransaction. Like, yeah. Roger, Roger, boy. Where are they? For ones that are actually useful, we deploy that. That absorbs all the fire. Oh, don't. Just do it. Ah! Oh. It's pissing people off. Oh fuck, I was gonna beat the Wookiee up. Oh, look at us! You don't care that we're at 24%. Damn, it just shows how much of something is. Don't give a fuck about the stupid ass battle droid, which is like understandable, like they're really dumb. Oi. I just say oi. Oh, so now you care. Oh. Ah, fuck. Put a scanning dart. Not there. I am like a storm. I am like a battle. Oh wait. I am like a battle droid. Oh wait. Oh wait. I kind of said that on purpose. Yeah, I'll admit, like I was gonna do the same with the Stormtrooper joke. Like it's fully scripted, like the case. I can't even say it. That's how ridiculous it sounds. Like yeah, I do think they did kind of dramatize it. Right, but everybody does that. Like, even I do it, and I have 40 fucking subscribers. Like, I'm irrelevant. Fuck! You know what? I'm gonna have a meltdown. I mean, crap, huh? Maybe I'll do like a later. Finally, I can see how many credits I've earned. 295. At least it's not 220. Well, it's like gonna get locked on that until the next patch. Because this morning I was like getting up to like 400 credits a match. It was fucking amazing. Like I need it, especially since I accidentally spent 40,000 credits. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Are we on feed? Yeah, we're on feed, I think. So we'll play as the 34 or on Naboo. 34th Elite Corps. Star Corps. So that's the oops. I'm confused. Oh, by the way, guys, you know how I said when the 41st was under control by Yoda? I meant to say briefly under control by Yoda. Like, I know my shit. It was most of the time it was under control by Luminara and Quinlan Voss. Yep, we're on feed. I like how I'm the only one on my squad that is probably 327. wise guy. Ah. It's like, ooh. Yeah, I'm the only one in my squad. It's about the 327. Wait a minute, wrong blaster. Oops. I love these clone skins. Like, even though I do think, yeah, there should have been more. Like, they should have all been included, except for the 501st and 212. And then drip feed new clone skins they can easily make, such as the Camino Security, which is literally a reskin of the with that badge, which is a reskin of the Coruscant Guard. Like, that cannot be that hard to make, considering a modder did it, and it looked really accurate to the Clone Wars. It didn't make the Clone Wars accurate. Not movie accurate, because it wasn't in the movie. Get off, did it? Oh, fuck, I was gonna get that kill. Oh! Ooh. Oh. I'm gonna be the opposite. Let's get up. Also, there should be skins for the Jet Trooper. And they should have also, like, and then maybe drip feed us, like, the feed and Kashyyyk default skin. Like, that's right, like, be willing to have that. So people can use, like the Kashyyyk skin on Naboo. Or people can use the Naboo skin on Kashyyyk. And I wonder what the battalion name is, because I think it's the new battalions. But I wonder what their number is. Like, is it like I'm making like the number up? Like, is it like the 6? Like, is the number like the 6? The 6 like the 684 or the 686? Like the 7, maybe the 750. 757. Hey. I needed. Yep. Hey, a Wookiee. Gah! And we're somehow losing again. Even though I'm. Guys, can we shoot for like 1 billion kills in this? That's even though I bet it is theoretically possible to get 1 billion kills if you like set the enemies to 1 hit in arcade, and you play as like, and you go play as Chewie, which unlike the Wookiee Warriors, bowcast doesn't have an overheat. So yeah, but it'll take like months to do. It'll take like thousands of rounds. And then also, they should also like include other. They should include like the Rancor Battalion, Jedi Master Tiplar and Tipley's Battalion. That gotta be drip fed content. Phase 1, 501st, Phase 2, 212, because that made an appearance. It looked different. For any of you that didn't watch the Clone Wars, the 332nd, I think, which is like an attachment of the 501st in honor of Ahsoka. And then skins for the Jet Troopers as well. Like, they could hold those off for the clone Jet Trooper at least. Like, and there's so many skins. And also like the Recon Troopers for the 41st. Damn. Drapes. I like how they scream. Let me brainstorm some things. Oh shit! You guys get the idea. Like, there's so many. Mace Windu's Battalion. I forget the name. And also plain white, like that should also come. Like that shouldn't have been, they shouldn't be drip feeding. Like again, I'm disappointed anyway. EA, there's like thousands of clone skin mods out there. Alright, like 1 or 2 people make it. You guys can't seem to do that. I understand you're fixing your resources on that, but maybe have like 4 of your best developers for like 2 days, right? Develop a shitload of skins. I'm like pay them overtime. No, the corporates wouldn't want to do that because you know they're EA. Oh crap! I'm not even gonna complain. Stupid. And we're losing. Hey. Weird bug. It's supposed to be like. Hey, there we go. Hey, ah, hey, hey, there we go. 12 kills. I just set that goal. This is kind of ambitious, but let's go for 14 kills. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, oh, I think thanks to me. Hey, do we actually have a chance at winning? Oh wait, what? Oh my God! Hey, you guys saw that victory. Let's go. Let's fucking go. It was so close. Like when I got those 2 kills, that was ambitious. Oh my God. Hey, should I look? I'm not gonna dab where you guys can't see, so you guys won't get canceled. But I think the thought of me dabbing, that's all that counts. No, I like this. Hey, Camino. It's Camino. No, I didn't say that. Alright, we keep getting 395 credits. Oh, we got the 295 last time. Ah, crap, I'm in droids again. Also other clone trooper experiences. I mean, there's 2 more appearances for all 3 classes: helmetless and battle damaged. Because we saw clones without their helmets. Actually, no, not helmetless. Instead, battle damage or dirty. It has like different kind of dirt on it. So oh, also they could add the bark trooper skins as well, which actually, or better yet, no, I think bark trooper should be a reinforcement. Or no, I mean to say arc trooper. No, I mean arc troopers, guys. That should be a reinforcement, and they could have skins. They could drip feed skins for that. Like, I'm fine with their drip feed skins over time. Just make them new ones and not the shit we have in the files. Like, really, that's so annoying that you do that. What? I'm a heavy? Oh. I got confused. Shield. I love that melee kill. Oh, okay. Can we be nice? What I meant to say, can we be friends? Or you know, be a good skate as well, the Galactic Marine, aka the 21st Star Corps, I think. Oh, also the 442nd as well. I forgot about that. I love it. I love that battalion. I like their green, like their light green marking. I think when we saw like the John Boyega trailer and we saw like Camino, I think some of us thought that was the 442nd, which would have been more lore friendly than this new dark green battalion. Let me see which I'm gonna nickname the 6th. The 676. So yeah, I'm nicknamed. That's like that's my name for it. I've given it a name. The 676 battalion, or clone legion. 676 Legion. Well, the other one is called the 565th clone battalion. Or no, I'm gonna switch it around. The 565th Legion and the 676 battalion. So, like, those aren't numbers that I've really seen you frequently used in clone battalions. Yeah. Yep. Hey. Yep. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I'm trying to kick some ass. So it's by one droid. Excuse me, guys. I'm like how kind of like iDove, where he belches in his videos. In fact, at school, I actually I actually got in trouble for that. Yes, I burped at school. Like one of the teachers, she lost her shit at me. Even though one time, so some kid stole her pens, which is messed up, right? And she worked herself up into a rage where her face was fucking as red as blood, right? Like I thought she was gonna pop she was getting as angry as Vader. She was getting as angry as Palpatine was when Vader let the Death Star get blown up. Like, that's how angry if I went closer, she would have fucking murdered me. So yeah. So that's the kind of teacher I'm talking about. The one that fucking works herself up into a rage over $15 pens, which are probably insured. Who gets $15 pens except for fucking rich people? Like literally. Like not even Elon Musk, like one of the richest people alive, would spend that much money on pens. Oh wait, he'd spend like $20 on pens. But yeah, that's what I was dealing with. And fuck, I'm starting school in a week. Like I realized, I'm depressed. Oh shit. All right, let's not play the opposite because I keep sucking asses. You know me, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys some crazy stories of teachers working themselves into rages. So my principal, right, I've realized he's kind of delusional. If you're listening to this, suck my cock, mother, you delusional fuck. That's right, guys. I said that to my own principal. then he's probably not fucking stalking his students, watching their shitty, like, stream that's in like 1 frame per second. But yeah. Or wait, I'm starting high school. So this is like my old school. Just realized. But still, hopefully, I shouldn't have called him my principal then. But yeah, like that was the kind of teachers I had to deal with. So my principal, right, like, so like a few days before, like there was like an incident where one kid like got angry together. I don't know what it was about. Like these people had beef, and it was between a boy and a girl as well. So they can settle it the old-fashioned way. Or even though the girl, like she was like on the athletic side, and she was aggressive. Like they played sports, like she was always the aggressive player. I noticed. So I'm gonna try not to exaggerate this for clickbait. Ah, crap. So what happened is then like a few days, like I was doing something, right? So I missed the meeting, but I found out my principal had banned roasting, and you would get like he would like investigate you like a fucking criminal, or that's what I compared it to. But he would investigate you. You get a phone call, home suspension, and a write-up. Like he would essentially ruin your school career because that shit like goes on your record, especially a suspension in 8th grade. That shit goes on your record. So, like I was pissed, right? And I heard like some of the and like the worst part is like some of the, and I was like, you know, like I even saw one of my teachers, like she was like brand new, so she's like, I don't know, like 23 maybe. Like she's only a few years older than me, which I was kind of scared to think of my teachers like that, considering most like your stereotypical teachers in their like 50s, right? And oh shit, should have gone for the headshot. But yeah, he like went off on a tangent. So then he came into the class, so later I meant to say is later, right? He came into the class to address us because he wanted to answer all our questions, right? Unlike our president, who was polite about it. But like he was wasting math class, which I was happy. But at the same time, I was getting a headache on how ridiculous he was, because like he looked like he's like 56. So essentially, I had a 56-year-old man having a man temper tantrum in front of a ton of 13-year-olds, right? About people hurting, about teenagers hurting each other's feelings, which I don't know, which unless you're living under a rock or you're in such denial or you're just retarded or delusional like my principal, that's normal for kids to hurt their feelings. Hell, in kindergarten that happened, okay? Yes, the teachers like up our asses, but yeah, that happened as far back as when I was 5, and yet some 56-year-old man that like, keep in mind, he's like fat, like he's like going a belly. Yeah, I'm making fun of him. Whatever, bullying my principal online. Like, I'm too pussy to do it face to face. Primarily if you do that, I'd probably get expelled. But yeah. But yeah, essentially I compared it to this, like he was essentially treating you like a kid that he'd found selling drugs to other kids. Like, that's how delusional he is, or was. I don't know how he'll be. Like, kind of nervous. Like, yeah. I think that was one crazy, and like, yeah. And so I think another time was, I was in the office, like, so what happened is since I'm like one of the students that tends, like, you know, like I stay like I have a low profile, right? I was able to get a gig in the office, like helping them clean up and shit, right? Because why not? Like lunch period was boring. We can't take out our phones because, you know, our principal was fucking mad. So I was helping. Wait, why did I quit? So I was helping out in the office, right? Like, you know, helping them with their shit, like delivering shit, like making photocopies for the people there. So like more like the girls, like, you know, that's probably gonna go down like the bad path, like a self-destructive path, right? So I saw her coming in, like her and the principal were straight up arguing like a fucking, like him and his wife. I bet he's probably divorced because he's so because he had a temper tantrum in front of a ton of teenagers about us hurting each other's feelings. So, yeah, they were like arguing, right? And so they went into the save room because that's in the office. Like I was peeking, like I was obviously doing my shit. Like I think I was like moving some papers. Like I had to like, yeah, there were some papers they told me like to move to another desk, so I did that, right? And I saw them like arguing. Like I peeked out of the hallway, right? Because there's another kid that usually comes, fine, as well. I was seeing if she was coming, and that's when I saw them arguing. So then they went in, and he was like getting pissed off at him. Like I don't blame her. Like I was thinking to myself, like damn, I'm too chicken shit to which is true, guys. I'm too chicken shit to argue with my principal, primarily for a good reason, because I kind of care about my education. I guess unlike her. And for watching this, girl, if you try to fight me. But I'm not. Girl, if you get angry at me, and too bad, so sad, okay? Then you're only making him happy. Then you're only proving his point that hurting his feelings are bad, and that only will help him justify why he had a fucking tantrum. Or she was in the class, but why he had a fucking temper tantrum in front of us. Like I'll admit, like I don't disagree. Like there are a good amount of the school rules that I disagree, while others I agree. Like fighting, like that's like against the law, so fine. But like no drugs or smoking, that's expectable. Drugs, especially at our age, like that's illegal. But there are rules that I disagree, like the stupid school phone policy, which by the way, it's so easy to break that. Just go into the bathroom stall, like pretend you're taking a crap, or for ladies, I guess. Just do it. It's normal, right? Oh crap! Yeah, I didn't have any time. So for us, right? Like we just went in the stall, like, you know, pretend we obviously had to pull our shit down because we had to sit on the toilet. You guys don't care, but you get the idea. We had to pretend we were taking a crap. Like I mean, like the best kind of acting, right? If anything came, whatever. You guys don't care, like, and we just use our phone. Now, since the cellular service was shit. Right, some kids found a way how to hack into the school's Wi-Fi. Obviously, the school realized this, so they changed the password, the Wi-Fi password. Right, like that's what I heard. That was like the word. So one day, like I was like bored out of my mind in this math class. So like I tried to, yeah, I'm admitting this. I tried to watch, you know, whatever. I tried to watch videos, okay, in school, and it didn't work. There, that's really interesting. Yeah, so yeah, that school phone policy was like easy to get around, but there were some dumb kids, I remember, I think in like 7th grade, that, why did somebody leave? They were like using their phone like in the middle, like they were like taking out their 3DSs, which they were in 8th grade. So these were like the old third kids. So they were like using it like people do on like a train or bus, right? Like they like had it flat out in front. And they were, keep in mind, they were in like direct view of the dean, and the dean we had she was a fuckwad. Like she got demoted to pre-K. When I heard about that, I laughed my ass off, right? So like these guys were doing it in plain sight, and yeah, so they got like, I went to tie my shoe on the table because I was gonna go get up because they had like chips that I wanted, so I went up, right, and I noticed my shoe was untied, and the cafeteria of my school like was dirty as shit. So like I went there and they were like, "Why are you bringing attention to us, bro?" I was like, "What am I doing? I'm just tying my shoe." Like, go away. I was like, hold on, can I finish on my shoe? And they're like, no, go. I was like, bro, you're gonna keep delaying me if you keep talking to me. Alright, so shut the fuck up and let me tie my shoe. Yes, we cursed in school. Everybody did it. Like, these guys were kind of being dicks to me for no reason. So I was like, shut up. Like, I didn't do anything. And then the dean came over, like, then I was done, so I walked away. And they were like, what's going on? I was like, nothing. I was just tying my shoe. They didn't like me for some reason. And they told me to go away. And said, sorry if I did anything wrong. I just had to tie my shoe. I'm going up to get lunch. I lied. So I was only, I think it's probably against the school rules to get, like, 2 AFK fools. That's right. Let's go. It's probably against the school rules to do that, but hey, like I've used my I've like played. I was like playing a game or on my phone like multiple times in the bathroom in the stall where the school legally can't do it, especially if you're pretending to take a crap like and you have your junk out. Like legally they really can't do. Oh fuck! Oh! Like legally they can't do any. Whatever. You guys don't care about that. So yeah, like later, right? You know, so the next day, right, they probably got their 3DS taken away. They were like pissed at me, like they were like, you snitch. I was like, what did I do? I was tying my shoe and you guys got pissed off at me. And also you guys were using your 3DS like right out, like in front of your face, like directly in front, like holding it up. So how is it my fault they caught you? You know the stupid school policy. You know I disagree with it as well, but I'm not that stupid. If you're gonna use it, at least go in the stall, you idiot. And like fucking snitch. Like whatever, morons. So I like idiots. Then I walked away, and then in the bath, then from there that on, like I got attitude from. I kept getting attitude from them. Like in the bathroom, like I caught one using his phone. Like he was literally just standing there, like the door was barely closed. So that looks suspicious, especially if you have one of the schools. Which yes, my school did have snitches. I was not one of them. But what happened is he was like, I'm not doing it. He was like, what? I was like, nothing. I'm using nothing. And so, like, so what happened is all the urinals were like, I'm taking up. So I went in one of the stalls because I had to take a leak badly, right? And he was like giving me attitude, and I like looked at him, like I was giving him like the look of the hell's your problem, and he put his phone away because he was afraid I was gonna snitch. Even in the first place, he was using his 3DS in broad fucking daylight. Right, and considering the sun was also like, they were also at that spot like where the sun was shining on them as well, so that's kind of an exaggeration, but you guys get the point. These guys were retarded. And why would you bring a 3DS as well? Like, I don't have much of a grudge against it, but like who does that anymore? Like no offense. Wi-Fi. Oh my god. So yeah, these guys. Yep. And then they graduated, and I was glad to be rid of them because they were assholes. And yeah. So that's that. And then I think another crazy story which actually happened, like, you know, like towards the last month. So we were going to go like see a play, right? My school was taking me to see some stupid play. I don't really remember. Wasn't that memorable, but they were taking us to see a play, and they had like some theater person come to like teach us theater shit. Like the school doesn't have a drama program, even though my elementary school did. So yeah, they came in like, and then they like assigned me and him as partners. But like I felt bad for him since nobody else was his partner, and you know, everybody, all like the people I hung out with already like were partnered with each other. So I felt bad for him, so I wanted to partner with him, right? Turns out, so yeah, I was with him, right? It turns out he needs like teachers' help every part of the way, even for something simple, like he's probably special ed or something, so I don't want to go too hard on him, but like he really pissed me off. And if you asked me this a few months ago, I would have roasted the fuck out of this kid, because he fucking sounds like a B1 battle droid, guys, in this. And he legit looks like a mutated version of SpongeBob on crack. Alright. So, yeah. This kid definitely, and also like his hairline was awful, and he wore like the most irrelevant clothing ever. So, yeah. I wanna have a melee battle. Yeah, I'm gonna win. So he was like, instead of the stair thing that we had to do, because I think like she had told us she'll come 3 times, and ended up only coming twice, right? So after a few weeks of him like bothering me about it, like I finally like flipped out and like, leave me alone, I don't care about this stupid theater thing. And he went on like, and the young teacher, like the rookie essentially, she caught us. She like caught me like kind of going off at him. Right? She was like, what's going on? I explained to her like how he wouldn't leave me alone and about this theater thing, and she said, it's done, she's not coming. I was like, alright, so can you leave me alone now? Alright, I didn't say my attitude, but it was like, okay. So then another time, right, we were doing like some stupid meditation. I was like right next to him. Like I was gonna crack a joke, right? So I was like I thought, oh, he slept like my sister when he was a baby. I brought back like a memory of me, like I almost like me almost waking my sister up when she was like, and I was like 5. Oh fuck! When I was like 4, she was like an infant. So I was like, hey, she was like a baby, like it's so cute. He took it to offense, like he like everybody knew like I'm the most sarcastic motherfucker in the neighborhood, like in the district, like not in the school, the whole district. That means the other schools in the area as well. Like, that's how sarcastic I am. So he took me seriously and like told on me, and I explained to him it was just a joke, like. And the teachers like were getting like were sucking up to him. So yeah, then another time I forget what triggered it, but again I think I don't know, I don't remember, like I'm being dead ass serious, I don't remember, but again he was like he kept like telling on me. He said he wasn't snitching, the teacher said he wasn't snitching, but that's my definition of snitching. And like I asked the other kids what they thought, like they explained to me my situation, like, and I said like, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna expose you for the crap. Because I was in this kid's old, like we were with elementary, and he like kissed me on the shoulder, this motherfucker. So you know, naturally I'm not very fond of him, considering he sexually assaulted me. I think that's sexual assault at least. I don't know. Like at age 11, I just thought it was him. I just thought it was him being crazy. I didn't realize it was when he like wrote an apology to what happened in 2015. I was like, I told him I don't care. I moved on. But like I'm just saying, man, if you keep exposing me to the teacher, I'm gonna expose you to everybody else. So he's like, I'm not a snitch. He kept coming up to me saying, I'm not a snitch, and I was like, shut up and leave me alone. Right? So, and he took that like, oh my god, like he was like, oh, essentially I think like internally, like he essentially had crippling depression after I told him to shut up, because he kept coming up. I'm probably a dick, I don't know what you guys think, but he like kept coming up to me saying, I'm not a snitch, in his fucking battle droid like voice, right? And keep in mind, this kid like he constantly picks his nose, bites his nails, and fucking, from what I've heard, some people even claim that he's put his hands under the underwear, which and he doesn't wash his hands as well. Like I never see him wash his hands unless he's for some reason he's like scared of everybody. So like when like I wanted to experiment with that, so I like said, go wash your hands. And he listened to me, even though if somebody said that, I'd been like, no, kill yourself, or I would have been like, fuck you, no. But yeah, so like he just kept bothering me until like towards the end of June, where I like finally said, yo, leave me alone, okay? And like one of the teachers even threatened to like you know, punish me for like talking to him behind his back, even though he was doing the same thing with the teacher. Like there's nothing special about the teachers in my opinion. right? Like, you shouldn't be doing that shit to me, okay? If it's, like, I don't want my identity to be blabbered out. You guys preach that on a daily basis, how you should keep people's identities hidden unless they want it. That should also apply for you. That shouldn't just apply for us. Considering you didn't strictly say that, or that's hypocritical. So, yeah. So finally, like, again, I'm probably not giving, like, I've tried to move, I tried to move on, right, like, you know, like, forget about it, which worked pretty well, but yeah, I had to deal with the snitch before. So yeah, those are a few crazy stories from school, on, like, my middle school experience, which I'm not going to ninth. I haven't really made the announcement yet, like, because you guys don't give a fuck, and the reason I'm telling you that is I'm starting school in 10 days. I'm just gonna kill myself. Because school starting. One. So that was a night. I think another time. I think one more crazy story is my class obviously had the class dick. So there's like, so everybody usually there's like, hey, 5th place, let's go. So usually most people have dicks like in their classes, right? So I'm no exception. So I was like, ooh, like, you know, I just drank some seltzer at lunch, so I accidentally let out a burp, and it was like, and keep in mind, this kid I'm talking about, he burps constantly in class. In fact, during a fire drill once, he burped. So, and this kid, like, gives the teacher the attitude, and even roasted a sub once, like, so what happened is a sub said, you're wasting my time. He was like, no, you're wasting my time. And the whole class, like, lit up, like, ooh, oh! Like, we were like, hold on, we were like, oh! Like, he just roasted her, like, no fucks given. So he roasted this sub, which is kind of funny at the same time, like, really, bro. So yeah, what happened is, like, you need to be, like, you know, and the other days, like, you know, when I wasn't necessarily behaving, like I was, like, this is when I was dealing with that snitch, so, you know, I was kind of, like, annoyed at shit, so, yeah, I was, like, annoyed at light. That light, so I was, like, not necessarily following the rules, like, I was, like, slacking off shit, right, which I shouldn't have been doing, but I guess I was, like, stressed, and also, we had, like, tests as well, so it didn't help. So what this kid says is, shut up, you need to behave, shut up with your stupid behavior chart. Like, I didn't have a behavior chart, guys, like, so what happened is he once saw me, like, delivering a behavior chart to, like, my school. It goes, like, 3K to 8, so, like, I guess one of the kindergartners needed it, and in color, so I had to deliver it from the office to, like, the kindergarten area, right, and he saw me. He was like, is that your behavior chart? I was like, no, it's for the kindergarten, I'm delivering it. He was like, yeah, sure. I was like, man, I was like, oh, whatever. I thought that was just him trying to get on my nerves, but it turns out he's blurted that out in front of the class. He's like, shut up, you don't need to be, I don't have a behavior chart, you idiot. Then the teacher obviously noticed and was like, what's going on? I was like, nothing, just him. He kind of knew, because, like, this kid was, like, infamous for being the class dickhead, even to the teachers, and to the specific teacher as well. Like, yep, I think he actually had to write him up once, so, or twice, and, like, this is, like, one of the nicest teachers as well, like, yeah, like, I was like, nothing, so, sorry, because I didn't want to, like, snitch, because I'm not a snitch. And also, I think one time in the winter, he was also making fun of me because I have man boobs. Even though I was like, I don't really I don't have man boobs. Like I'm not the skinniest person, right? So I'm not like off fully scot-free. So what happened is I was picking a string on my shirt, so it like tightened up. So he like saw like it looked a little bit bigger, like. So he was like making fun of man boobs. I was like under my breath, I was like, I don't have man boobs, idiot. Then we were walking out of our band class, and the teacher like asked me what's going on. I was like, nothing. You know, since I was like pissed, I was like, yeah. He like says I said his name. I was like, yeah. He says I have man boobs. I said man, yeah. He was like saying I have man boobs. I said that because. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, like, man breasts is, especially to my teacher, which is, like, she's a girl, like, that's something messed up, but yeah. So that's the motherfucker we're talking about. So, like, later that day, right, like, so one of the girls, there's, like, a group of girls in my class that they don't give a fuck about the rules. They use their phone, like, worse than those then 8th graders I told you guys about, like they're filming Instagram videos, like in the hallway, legit, and they're in the bathroom for like 20 minutes. Like, it was a common joke that they were filming porn videos, right, between us boys. Like that was kind of messed up. But why else would they be there in the bathroom for 20 minutes? Bathroom, I assume where you use the restroom. And most people, pull down their shit to do what they gotta do. Right, so, that was like a kind of a bad joke we had. So this girl, she was like misbehaving and like giving the teacher attitude. I think she wound up getting written up for because the teacher told her to put her makeup away and stop giving her the attitude. Obviously she didn't, because, she's being herself, so she, I think she got written up, and I was like, damn, she needs a behavior chart. And she heard, she was like, and obviously somebody told her that. He was like, I'm telling her. I was like, man, shut the fuck up. And I, elbowed him, which is kind of what we do, right? So I elbowed him. So. And he ended up telling her. I was like, bro, the fuck? Like, I confronted him after. Right, oh shit, oh my god, I went flying, that was fun. But yeah, he told him, he's like, I wanna fight you, boy, and she was like getting in my face. I was like, stop, I'm not gonna fight you, I'm not just saying that because you're a girl, I don't fight people, regardless of your gender. So which is true, guys, I don't care if you're a boy or a girl, I'm not gonna fight you. Unless you pay me. Alright, unless it's like a boxing match, like KSI and Logan Paul. Or Deji and Jake, or Joe Heller and KSI, or Scarce and whoever. Whatever, you guys get the idea. But, so she wanted to fight me, and her friend was like, come on, it's like, what are you gonna say? I don't. He's like, what are you gonna say? I was like, sorry, it was a joke. And he's like, you're not gonna fuck with me and my hoes. She directly said that. I'm not fucking with you. She said, you're not gonna fuck with me or my hoes. Or, I was like, alright, sorry. Do you have a behavior chart? I said, no. When the other kid, blurted that out, I was blurting it to a kindergarten class. Because I have a gig in the office, because, yeah. I didn't want to be rude to her because I was afraid she would try to, throw some fists. And I really didn't want to fight. I didn't want to explain to the teachers, and I didn't want to risk the chance of me getting in trouble for provoking a fight. It could be bullshit because I just made a joke, and yeah. And so let me tell you about these girls. Alright, so yeah, that's one story. So here's the So on like the last day of school, right? They were like filming Instagram videos. I was like trying to photobomb because I have no light. See, I was like photobombing and shit. And they were like, what the fuck, boy? I told you not to fuck with me. I was like, sorry. Give me much. She was like talking. Then they were filming like these cringy Instagram or Snapchat videos where she was like you know, joking around. She was like, hey guys, it's Whoa Vicky here. Or hey guys, it's Little Tay, because this was when Little Tay was a thing. Like she was like, hey guys, it's Danielle Pagoli here. Also, like that on that same music day, like she was like, I think it was another day. I told her like I was like, you wanna pretend to be these internet people? She was like, yeah, I'm gonna be Danielle Pagoli. While her shorter friend was I said, nah, you should be Well Vicky, and her friend was like, yeah, you're right, you're taller. So like, so they were filming these Instagram videos like in the middle of the hallway. The ELA teachers at this point, because we were in ELA, they didn't give a fuck. Like I think they didn't really realize because there was like so many people watching and making noise. So at first the teachers came over, right, because they were angry at the noise, and when they realized they had their phones out and they decided not to give the phone, they all got in trouble. The girls, like legit, like, or it was like 2 at least, they got in trouble. That I know, probably more. So so they're like making a shitload of noise, and they were putting on their makeup, and then she violated the stupid school dress code, right? Which you have to have like shorts under, like below your knees, which is bull. So then she like took off her pants. Like I thought it was her underwear for a brief second, but I said nah, it looks like boxers, like something like a really big kid would use, or a small adult. Like she took them off, and like the girl, and like these were like as short, like these literally look like the boxers I'm wearing. Like that's how short they were. That's how short they were. Like you guys need to know that, but you guys get the idea. Like, and I don't know if she was wearing underwear, because like one of the girls said like, if you sit down, they're gonna see your ass. I was thinking, oh my god. I was thinking to myself like, oh my god. I was just sitting there in the background because these girls at this point were going berserk. Like to them, summer vacation had already started. Yeah. So yeah, like that was, and then when the principal came up, like one of the kid, like the troubled kid, which I think he was like getting counseling, so I saw him with the guidance counselor a few times. So I noticed that, and I was like, oh, good. Oh, maybe I'll go on Dr. Phil next. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't know. I was like, guys, the dean and principal are coming. We had a new dean, right? So we had like we had a new dean, and they came. Like the principal was all like smiling like a fucking pedophile. Like it was creepy, and they were all like happy. They were like, they called their names. Can you come with me? I was like, shit. Like we were like whispering to each other. I don't know if they noticed, but yeah. But yeah, that happened, and then they were like, I didn't get in trouble. I think the principal like probably like lectured them and said, you know, it's the last day of school, I'm just gonna let you off. I hope this was a good scare. Like I think that's what like his thought process, because like I could see he was tired of getting them in trouble, considering she did get like in school suspension like a ton of times, and it's like so many write-ups. It wasn't even funny. In fact, one of her friends even like said, go ahead to one of the teachers, like write me up, and she was like, don't dare me. And this was like the young teacher as well, so she was like cool about it, like, you know, like I was like, damn. Like I've been threatened to have been write up before because one of the teachers thought they heard me say crap when I said this, when I even though I kind of did, but since I like whispered it, they didn't have enough evidence. I was like, I said, oh crap. She's like, I think the teacher kind of realized, but she like, you know what? I think she like gave up because, you know, I would have like been like, gonna like debate. She didn't want to like debate it with me, or she didn't want to like hear me like begging her. But yeah, so that happened. Yeah, so now I'm gonna tell you about the Chinese class. So my school had Chinese, like, I didn't learn shit from it. Then I think that's probably just me, because I'm, like, you know, I'm retarded. So that's probably just me not being able to learn anything. So in the Chinese class, like so one day we had a substitute. Like, usually we don't do shit in that class, like for example, like I just went to the beanbag and like checked my YouTube and shit, like to see if is anything happening. So we had a substitute, right? Like I was walking around, like we all like made up our seats and we were like all telling him, like I was fully in, like, and also the girls like asked everybody, like, can you also call us Patricia and like whatever, like that wasn't a real name, but I think not Patricia. I mean Patty. Yeah, I got. So yeah, I was like, fine, I don't care. We never talk. And I was like thinking to myself, like, and I was like internally crying. Not funny. So, so like we were, you know, so these girls like went berserk again. They were like taking out their phone like directly in front of the teacher, like no fucks given. They took their phone right in front of him, and he was like, "If you don't put the phone away, I'm taking you to the dean's office." As well, and they were like, and they eventually just talked him out of it. I think they annoyed him to death, but I think since he didn't really want to be doing what he had to do, so I think he didn't give a fuck and was like, fine. Like he gave in. That first they listened, but they were like kind of annoyed him. So they went to the back, right? And like like the snitch kid that I was telling you earlier, he was literally the only one doing the work. The rest, a few people were like reading, which how could you read in that kind of environment? But whatever. Then the rest of us were just talking, like roaming around, or I'm like the one. I was like class wanderer. Like whatever chance I could, I just walked around. Okay. So this girl, like, it was loud as shit to the point where, so we're right next to our ELA room, and like my school is unique, like it doesn't really, whatever. So the ELA teacher like came, right, and she heard the whole thing, and she came in like she like yelling her. This is the same teacher that worked herself up overpriced pens, like that teacher. So this is before it happened, but I was like, oh crap. I was thinking, she was like yelling, like she was pissed. I saw them, they were doing like reading, like independent, like reading for stamina is what they called it. Essentially, the whole period was just them reading. And he was like, I have a class where to concentrate, you guys are making you guys get the idea. Like she was losing her shit. It was primarily the girl. Like I sat down, I was like shit, it's about to get real. So I was like, yep, shit's getting real, right? Like, and she threatened to write some people up then, and we all complied. Then the same day, like, I was having a burp competition, right? And so I won. So like, I did the loudest one. So yeah, that's how childish I am. She like came over. She was like, excuse me, didn't you just see what happened earlier? I was like, sorry. He was like, why shouldn't I call your mom? I was like, okay. Like, I was like, kind of like, I didn't know what to say. I was like, she said, how do you think your mom would like a phone call? I was like, okay. I was like, I don't know. She was like, really? You don't know? I was like, yeah, I don't know how my parents react. They're pretty unpredictable. Like, I was obviously kind of lying. Then, yeah, obviously she did call my mom, which, you know, I had to deal with that. And she was like being like a dick to me. Like, she was already in a bad mood, I could see. So yeah, that's that. She was like, she's like, we don't, and remember, don't belch in the middle of class. Okay, I was like, okay. So then luckily the bell rang, and I was like the quickest motherfucker out of there. And yeah, she did end up calling my mom, which is what I have to say to you. So even if you're watching that video, fuck you. I doubt my teachers are watching that video, but if anybody knows what I'm talking about, fuck you. Or like tell that teacher she should go fuck herself, or if you're watching yourself, if you know who you are, fuck you. Imagine if I go to, since I'm starting in a new school, but imagine if I like go back and they try to light me up. Cause I'm an alumni now. Alright, how long have we been going? Oh crap, I still have an hour left and it's... I think I may end off the stream soon. But maybe when I get to level 34. Crap, Camino. Excuse me. What else? What other horror stories do I have? I'm trying to think. What? Oh yeah, my school's. Nah, that's a lame story. Essentially, my school had parties and everybody used their phone, and the teachers didn't give a fuck for once. Even the principal, even though I did see her like one time in 6th grade, like taking one of the girls away, to, like get in trouble because she was using her phone. So yeah. And it was like loud, so they gave us like earplugs as well. Oh shit, I can do this. Moron. Ah! That's scream. Motherfucker. I know a horror story, so this is back all the way to 6th grade, right? So this is when I was like playing with all those fucks online in like GTA. So the other class, right? Like, so the then 7th grade class, like this is when I was in 6th, was loud as fuck, and they had like one teacher as well. So and like even when I was like in there, so like for 7th grade, right? Like he didn't care, even though the other teacher did. So they were along, and they were like so ridiculously loud. And I saw them, and one kid, like I was walking to the bathroom, and I was like peeking in their classroom, and he was like, "What are you looking at?" I was like, "Nothing. I'm just curious." I was like, "What? Are you curious, George?" And then my teacher, like she was nice to me, like she was like, "Just ignore them." Like, okay. I was like, okay. And so like I had like a squeakier voice, right? Because I was 11. So yeah, I was 6. So yeah, that was like interesting. And then the other time was like I was like some of the girls, like I remember they were like laughing. They were like ha 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 ha. So I did it as well. They were like, I was like ha 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 ha, and they were like ha 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 ha. It was weird, right? So then also from that same year, right? Like I guess like the cool guys, quote cool guys, even though those guys were assholes, so I don't see how they were cool. Got me a bigger asshole to me than that snitch. Even though there is a theoretical way to justify it. Oh my god. So like I was hanging out with like a kid that, I was hanging out with one of the then 7th graders, and I put my stuff and like the quote 7th grade territory, right? This is when everybody had territory, and they're like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "Nothing. Nothing, I'm just hanging out." He was like, "You're a 6th grader, you have to go put your shit over there." I was like, "No, I don't. Stop." I was like, "You're being mean. Stop." He was like, no, motherfucker. And they were like surrounding me. I was like, hey, okay. All right. So what I did is I did the old switcheroo. So I moved my stuff, and then when they weren't looking, I moved my stuff back, like to get, and then flip them off. Like didn't notice any of this, but so I put my stuff there, and I would whisper it like, "Fuck you." So and then for the rest of the year, like every time I walked past them, they gave me that weird look. So at first I was like, "Yes, hi." Then I realized to just ignore it. But eventually I started laughing uncontrollably. I was like, it was so weird. And I tried doing it to him as well. Eventually the year was over, and we essentially forgot who we were. I'm like I think one time, like, he was also like fat, and like he was like really tall and fat as well. Where he was like, you shut up, you fat fuck. Like in the bathroom we were kind of arguing once. Like, shut up, you fat fuck. Man, get the fuck out of here, you skinny kid. Look at you, you skinny motherfucker. Then I was like, oh, fuck this, I'm done, I'm out. I left. So yeah, this guy, like, if you're watching this, bro, fight, like 1v1 me. God, I suck. Stupid! Oh my god, I hate those turrets. So that's another horror story. Then I think another one. This one was good. So one of again, this is back in 6th grade, right? It's one of I think one of the special ed kids, because my school has like everything, like sped as well. Like I try not to make fun of them, even though sometimes it was really hard. And the next story will get why. Like I don't want to sound like a dick or anything. But oh my god, I shouldn't have gone for melee. Oops. So what happened is like so with the same guys, they were also like arguing, right? So one of the special ed kids was like, I can put my stuff here, fuck you, miss. He was like, you know, like throwing out, like, he didn't say fuck you, he was like throwing out basic insults, like kindergarten stuff, like he was like, you're mean, you're dumb. Like, these kids, like, you know, really got better insults, and like, everybody was like going like, oh my god, oh shit. I was like, yo, calm down. I was, so like, 6th grader to 6th grader, stop, like, you know, like resolve this peacefully, you don't gotta fight. He was like, I wanna fight you. He was like getting his, like, fist up. He was like, I wanna fight these kids. Like, keep in mind, this kid sounds and dressed like a kid from the 50s. Like, I mean, like the kid, like the boys in my grandmother's school. Again, I'm not trying to make fun of him. It's the truth. There's no way else to describe it, and I like being honest here. All right, like, I'm not gonna lie just because you have a whatever. Suicide. Done it wrong. So, he was like, I was like, hey, come on, man. So what I did is I like gave them, like, said, I'll distract him. Like, I was like talking to him, like I'd listened, and he was like, fuck you. And so eventually when they blew the whistle, he was like, where's my stuff? I said, I don't know. And he realized what I'd done, and he was like he was like keeping a fight with everybody, and I was like talking to these 7th graders, like this was before we had like beef and shit. But yeah, he was like, thank you, bro. I was like, anytime. Like, you're on my side. You're on our side. Like, I was like, yo, school shouldn't be causing this shit. And again, this is when I was like, when I thought I was like, you know, I was like, yes, we were cursing in 6th grade, guys, because, you know, I thought, like, I was, like, a baller. Like, when I was in 6th grade, like, I legit, like, on the first day, I thought, well, I am the coolest motherfucker. We so cool, guys. Like, we're in 6th grade, like, damn, we balling. We're ballers, guys. Right, so, yeah, we were, that was us, essentially. But, like, I tried to, like, calm him down, and then later, like some of the teachers, like, asked him, like, were you involved in, like, an almost fight? Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm the one who prevented it. And they were like, oh, thank you, that's really nice of you. And that's also one, like, I think that was, like, the first sign of me getting, like, a gig at the office, because I was able to prevent a fight. Especially between this special ed which would have probably died in like one hit. It would have been like Eric Cartman in South Park, like on one episode he was like, come on motherfucker, let's fight, and then like he was barely punching, he was like, ah! Like they were afraid of that, and they would obviously have to take his side, or like that's what they would have probably done. Right, so that happened. Yeah, it was interesting. And then, hey, we're level 34 now. Oh! 2,000 credits. Let's go. I don't want to play on Camino. I'm kind of getting bored. Like, I haven't seen my family and shit, guys. I want to do like another 3-hour stream when nobody's home. So, guys, let me just turn off my timer. I have 56 minutes left. Yeah, this is a long stream. So yeah, those are some school horror stories I have. I like that. Yeah, look at that. Alright guys, this is Clone99 signing off. See you in the next episode. I hope you don't perceive me as a dick. Hold on. So, yeah, before that, like, what do you guys think of my school stories? Do you want me to tell more? Because I have more. And, like, some even date back as far as, like, kindergarten. Like, that's the earliest, like, I can remember. I think one even dated back to pre-K, where I, like, lost my mom and I had, like, a mini heart attack. because like I had extreme like separation anxiety. Like if I lost my parents, like I would have been like, it was like, you know, it's like me being fucking kidnapped and raped. So guys, Skull29, if you enjoyed the stories, if you didn't, let me know. So Skull29, guys, signing out. See you in the next episode. Bye, I guess.